Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Friday. Finally Friday. Congratulations, you made it. I'm Roger. Jan's in the back. Mama Jean is here, and welcome to Friday Night Unmasked. It's a chance to get together virtually, and we encourage you to wear your mask out and about because it's a responsibility to others and to yourself. We want to keep everybody safe and get through this pandemic. But since we have a virtual show on Friday night, and we're all connecting virtually on computers, we can take our masks off and we can see your smiles. We love that. Thanks for joining us. Listen, we want to know what your ultimate Super Bowl snack is for the big game on Sunday. So do that in comments. What is your ultimate Super Bowl snack? We want to hear from you. And Mama Jean, who is your pick for the big game on Sunday?
Oh, it has to be the Chiefs. It has to be.
But we lived in Florida for almost 15 years. You're still going to go for the Chiefs, huh?
Oh, yes. We lived in Missouri longer than that.
That's right. And we were born and raised in Kansas. We've got kids and grandkids in Kansas City. So that's the pick there. What are you hearing about the big game? You're a big sports fan. What are they saying?
I just noticed so many people on the Today Show and other shows wearing Chief T-shirts today.
Oh, really?
Yes. Lots of red. Lots of red.
That made you smile. All right. Bob Oliver says, go Bucks. And Bob Oliver likes to have wings, the ultimate Super Bowl snack. Christina Fry is checking in. Hello, Christina. Thanks for joining us tonight on Friday Night Unmasked. It's always good to see everybody, and thanks for checking in. Well, Jan, you've got a Chiefs jersey on, right? Yeah. And, it's kind of a tough one because, we lived in Central Florida for about 15 years, right? Yes. And then we were raised and born, and our kids live in Kansas City. Mm-hmm. So we've got to go with the Chiefs. But we love our friends down in Florida. And Christine, let's check in to see who's checking in with us here this evening. Christine says she's at work. Sandy Williams Fair, happy Friday, Sandy. Hello, sweet friend. We appreciate you. Talking about the ultimate Super Bowl snack. What we do at our house, Jan has her famous taco soup. Great. It is so awesome. Great. Jan, kind of give us an idea of what's in your famous taco soup.
A little bit of everything.
You don't want to give the recipe up, do you?
No.
Okay. Bubba says Jägermeister is a great snack for the Super Bowl. Way to go, Bubba. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you. Mariah Gomez, what? We don't understand. What? Mariah, cheers.
She'll understand that.
She'll understand that. But what we did was the taco soup, we did it earlier this week because we just couldn't wait for the Super Bowl. So now we're kind of wondering what we're going to do. Are we going to do Super Bowl taco soup again on Sunday, or are we going to do something new, Jan?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, Red Fair.
Be a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise. All right. Mama Jean, you've got lots of fans out here watching. Who do you want to shout out to?
Oh, I'd love to say love and cheers to my favorites. Two people in Lakeland, and it's Ruth and my love to Nancy. And I miss you both so much. They were pals, and we did a lot of things together, shop and ate lunch every week, and had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And you're still having fun here in Knoxville. We just got to get out and make some new friends, don't we?
Yes.
All right.
We talk all the time on the phone.
That's right. So we love everybody, no matter who you're cheering for on Sunday. Tell us what your ultimate Super Bowl snack is. Now, we had some fun. Who's going to win the big game? We did this on the B Morning Show this morning, and it just takes 2 eggs and a microwave to determine the winner. Here's what happened on the B Morning Show at B97.5. Hey, good morning from the B Morning Show at B97.5. The big game's coming up on Sunday, and we are going to pick the winner. It's Roger, Ashley, and Michele, the B Morning Show, and we are doing the Super Egg Challenge. Yay! Any guess who I'm going for on the big game on Sunday?
We already know.
Now look at that. Look at that. My lovely wife, Jan, bought me a Kansas City face mask. Silva, where's your Brady Bucks face mask?
We're blinging it out.
Okay, blinging it out. Hey, Leanne Weaver, Jones and Carol Witt are watching. Is that Leanne Weaver Jones and Carol Witt? Or is it Leanne Weaver Jones? Anyway, thanks for waking up with the B Morning Show. Back to the action. It's a Super Egg Challenge. What we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, let me flip the phone around here. If we can flip the phone around here. We're going to flip the phone around here. And we've got 2 eggs. We've got 2 eggs. One's in a Chiefs jersey. One's in a Bucks jersey. Ashley, great job on the jerseys.
Thank you.
I know, yeah.
Carol Witt is going for the Chiefs.
Oh,
Robin's
come on,
checking in.
Carol.
Yvonne Collier is watching. All right, we're going to put the eggs in the microwave, Ashley, and we're going to put a cover over the eggs. We're going to turn this microwave on high. Round and round the eggs will go.
Woo!
The first egg to explode will not be victorious in the big game on Saturday. So let's set that thing to 5 minutes. And away we go. We got to listen very carefully here. Listen very carefully. Here's the start right here. We're going to start that microwave.
Oh!
Yes, let's go, Bucks.
Let's go,
Bucks.
Chiefs!
Doing it for you, Tommy boy and Gronk. Those
Just-
are my boys.
Just a little bit of information. Mahomes was 6 years old when Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl. So,
Oh, my.
And Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey are going to get the job done down at Raymond James Stadium. We're listening for the first egg to explode.
Come on, Tommy boy.
The egg that explodes will not be victorious on Sunday.
I thought I heard something. Did I hear anything?
Open it up. Let's see if we have an exploded egg. Is there an egg
No,
exploded?
no, keep on going, keep
All
on
right,
going.
we're at halftime. We're at
Round and round the
halftime
egg
on the
goes.
Super Egg Challenge. Share this with your friends.
We continue.
Try it at home, but be careful. This has worked for me every year, 99% of the time. The Super Egg Challenge.
Maybe I should be in Florida at the beach.
No, we love you right here,
Well,
Silva.
I'm just thinking Tampa. That's where the game is this week.
Yeah, you're so hot on Tom Brady. Are you strong
Oh,
enough
yeah.
to place a wager on this game, Michelle?
I
Yes.
think we can handle that.
What about a little wager? We have something in mind we're going to share with you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay. We've been working on this.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I'm going to stand up just in case this egg goes a little crazy on us.
We're past the first minute.
Roger's going to be eating his words after Super Bowl Sunday. That's all I'm going to say.
And you're not going to be eating these eggs. You're going to be too hot when they come out of this microwave. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, it's the Super Egg Challenge with Ashley, Roger, and Michelle, the B-Morning Show. We have 2 eggs in the microwave. One has a Chiefs jersey. One has a Bucks jersey on it. The one that explodes will lose the big game on Sunday. We're getting close. We're in a minute and a half of this thing. Round and round they go.
Looks like something else already exploded in the microwave.
Yeah.
Somebody's lunch yesterday.
I forgot to clean it before we started this.
We cannot be held responsible for that action.
All right, while you're watching, oh, there it is. There it is.
my God!
All right, all right, we have a winner. We have a winner.
I'm not touching that.
We have a
Oh my
winner.
gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
what is it? Oh my goodness, it looks like the Chiefs.
Our
The
toast.
Chiefs egg exploded.
That's right. Look here.
The Chiefs egg exploded. The Bucks is still there. Oh no.
Bucks all the way.
Tom Brady.
Oh
Go, Brady.
Tom Brady.
Oh no. This always predicts the winner. I don't know what to say.
Look who's very happy over there.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Sue
yeah.
Harness, thanks for checking in. All I can say is, go Chiefs!
Bucks all the way, Brady.
The Super Egg Challenge. Thanks for waking up with us, guys, on B97.5. And here we are live with the B Morning Show. We welcome Ashley and Michelle to the show Friday Night Unmasked. That was so much fun. Hang on. Let me get you unmuted.
Was a mess was what it was.
Yeah. Look what Bubba says. How did the break room smell after that?
Oh, it's not corn.
It was a whole lot
It stunk
of fun.
so bad.
It did.
Is that a
smell
sound
bad.
effect?
And we did clean it up together as a team, but I learned something about Ashley Adams on the B Morning Show, B97.5. She is OCD. She likes everything perfectly clean. And Ashley, I tell you what, you really cleaned that up so well. I was very impressed.
You made her do it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Now,
I
Jan
love
said
things
I made
new.
her do it. No, I was in the lead out there with the rags, but Ashley got a wipe, and
I brought the wipes.
do what?
Yeah.
I brought
Michelle
the wipes.
handed me the wipes.
Contributed.
Oh,
Yes,
poor
you did. You contributed. Ashley made the jerseys, right? Ashley made the jerseys, and Michelle brought the cover, right? Brought the cover
Ashley. That's good.
and the eggs, and I brought the fun time. So, all right, what is Bubba saying? Like the slammer the night after hard-boiled eggs served for breakfast.
Ooh, yeah.
We appreciate you, Bubba. Hey, we're having some people saying they're not hearing us on the Facebook Live very well. Please comment if you're having trouble hearing us. If we're okay, please let us know we're okay, because we want to make sure that you're hearing us this evening on Friday Night Unmasked. Joining us now, Ashley Adams, Michele Silva from the B Morning Show. We are the three on B97.5 in the morning. We did the Super Egg Challenge. And through the Super Egg Challenge, we came up with a wager. Now, Ashley, you're just kind of in the middle on this one. You're staying on the fence.
Yeah, because I'll be watching each thing. I'm going to be the moderator to make sure that if you lose, you eat the beets, and if Michele loses, that she doesn't sneak away and try to take a selfie or get online. She has to go with silent social. No texting, no calling, no selfies, no anything if she loses.
So that's the deal. If the Chiefs
You're going to
win,
be beat.
Michele Silva cannot have her phone all morning long on the B Morning Show.
Yeah.
How's that going to work out for you?
It's not going to happen because Brady is going to get another ring. That's all I'm saying.
And
That's all I'm
that's
saying.
on
We're
your,
gonna be eating beets from Bean Station.
on,
Hey, at least they're homegrown in Bean Station.
yeah, so you're giving me pickled beets to eat every hour on the hour. I have to have a big helping if the Chiefs lose, which they won't. And we're going to take your phone away from you. No peeking on Facebook, right?
I guess I can't do anything. Oh my gosh. Whew.
Hey, Bubba's going,
I
I'm just going to get some extra vitamins, so it's a win-win
I might
all the way around.
I might have to bring in a mimosa or something to calm my nerves.
I'll tell
Hey,
you what
Michele.
we'll do.
Okay.
Michele,
What?
we'll let you can buy screen time by donating to one of our charities.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Win-win. So
That's
we
a
haven't
deal.
decided.
I can do that.
What do you think, Roger?
I like that.
Maybe do some some charities, and she can buy some screen time. I don't know. We have to think
Or
about it.
he can pay up so he doesn't have to eat beets too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can enjoy my pickled beets from Bean Station.
I really think that you're trying to get back at me for something. I served you to a delicacy earlier in the week. It was Groundhog Day. And I think that's where this beats every hour came from, because you did not appreciate my homemade groundhog stew on Groundhog Day. What's wrong?
Yep.
Well,
Well,
saw that little foot sticking out. That kind of freaked me out.
the crunch was unusual for soup, and I thought maybe it was roadkill, and I thought maybe I got the tire side. I'm not sure. It was rough.
All right, $1,000 will get you 4 Google searches, educational searches only. That's from Bubba, so that might be part of our challenge to get Michele back online if when the Chiefs lose and the Bucks go down.
Oh,
What to
1,000 is
do.
high.
That's why.
Let's get back to
Can
the
we make some
groundhog
donations to haircuts?
stew. Let's get back to the groundhog stew. The crunch was a bone. When you get a little bone,
Yeah.
that's really a delicate part of that stew. That means that's going to be your lucky year. Every Groundhog Day, for as long as I can remember, I have prepared groundhog stew. And I got lucky here in Knoxville. I don't remember the intersection. It happened so fast. I found a fresh one on the side of the road, tossed him in the Jeep. It was cold. Put him on the floorboard. I got WeatherTech mats. Didn't get dirty. Came home, throw it in the freezer. And then Jan and I got to work de-skinning it, pulled all the hair out of it, got its nails off, and got it ready for you two for the show on the B Morning Show B97.5.
Yeah. I don't know if you got all the tire out of it or not. It was skanky.
It didn't
It
taste
was
like chicken, Ashley?
No, it had a real, I don't know. It's not 11 spices and herbs, that's for sure.
All right. The wager's been set for the big game on Sunday. I've got the Chiefs. Michele's got the Bucks. If the Bucks win, which aren't going to happen, I have to eat beets every hour, a big helping on the hour. You're going to bring beets in. And when the Chiefs win, we're taking your phone. I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to hide it on the other side of the room. So
I'll just shut it off.
And you can't.
No,
put
you
the
have
thing
to
on
give
your
it
phone.
up.
No, I'm going to make a donation, and that way I'm going to get my phone back.
Okay, all right. You're already prepared. See, you're a little worried about that. Back to the
I'll
Super
bring
Egg
it back.
Challenge. When I looked at that egg, it looked like Brady's egg. The Bucks egg had cracked, which might have bounced the Chiefs eggs out, causing it to explode. So here's my theory on the Super Egg Challenge this year. Brady cracked under pressure. Believe it or not, the goat cracked under pressure, and the young goat exploded to a victory. Go Chiefs.
Oh, please.
I know.
Please. No. What I think happened was maybe Mahomes is ahead most of the game, and then Brady comes from behind for the win and obliterates them. And Michelle's screaming, woo, woo, and you're just like, can't come in. Just, because so that crack, I think is a close score or a come from behind, Hail Mary win.
Michelle,
I'm
I'll
going
tell
to
you
be
what.
texting y'all throughout the game.
If the Chiefs are ahead in the second quarter going into halftime, you better be prepared to bring your phone in. Most of the games they win, they're ahead. They really are hot in the second quarter, okay?
I'm not worried at all, Roger.
I know you're not. I can tell. What are you drinking? It's got you calm tonight.
Oh, this is a filthy martini. Dirty martini, just a little kicked up to filthy. All oops. I was going to show you it's not a good idea.
Ashley,
anyway, this is just my first one, too.
It's a strong one.
You two have a great weekend. Hey, the big game's coming up Sunday. One more thing. What's your ultimate snack for the Super Bowl? Ashley, we start with you.
I got to have guacamole. Fresh guacamole with lots of cilantro. That's the way I love it. That's the way I make it up. And I got the onions and the tomatoes. I put a lime and a little sour cream to make it creamy. That's my recipe.
Any leftovers? Bring it in Monday, please.
Leftovers. This is me. Yeah, that's me.
All right, Michelle,
I've had her
guacamole.
It's awesome. Well, she says guacamole. All I want, I think queso. I'm like, I love queso, and I'm thinking jalapeno margaritas.
All right. Well, Michelle, good luck. You have a great weekend. Take care of that puppy. Did we show the puppy?
Margot just got her hair. Did she had a spa day today?
She looks good.
Dog gone right. So yeah, she's tired. She had a big day. But it was so nice to see you all, and I expect to have some Jan's taco soup come Monday. While you're eating your beets, I'll be eating her taco soup.
Good luck. And I got to tell you both, thank you. I mean, we do the show together, the B Morning Show. Ashley, Roger, and Michelle on B97.5. It's been a long day. Thank you both for coming on late with us. You are awesome.
You are too.
All right.
I love my morning
runoff. She's probably got a hot date or she's going to go out or something, so she's got to run off. So you be safe, and don't worry about bringing the beats in. Just hand me your phone when you walk in the door on Monday. And
later, Roger.
All right. Ashley, don't you run off, okay? We've got a special guest musically. And Michelle, you have a great weekend. But right now, we're going to check in with Sweet Tea from Tennessee. How are you?
Hey, Roger, I don't know what you're doing. First of all, there's a lot of violence on that show.
Violence.
I have some Native American heritage, and you basically just blew up a chief. I'm like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad luck for you. Even though, your team's losing. I mean, I don't have a team, but
you don't have a pick in the game. No skin in the game.
Well, I'm going to wait a few minutes because I'm going to tell you. I have predicted who would win the last 5 years. So at the end, before I get back to you, I'm going to tell you who's going to win. And I ain't never been wrong, so I'm just going to tell you right now.
Who's going to win?
I'm not telling you to the end, Roger. I'll make you wait.
Okay. So what's your ultimate Super Bowl snack? What do you do for the big game, Sweet Tea?
Well, I like the buffalo chicken dip. I like that because I can make it spicy. And I make it too spicy. I make a real spicy one. And my whole family's like, "Ooh, we can't eat that. It's too hot." And then I just take the other one and I'm like, hey, this is bad too. And I take it in my room. And when I have to get away from my family, because, all my family is in my bubble. Because, we live in the holler, nobody's around. So we're like in this bubble, my whole family, my mama, my cousins. And I'm like, Lord, I got to get out of this bubble. I got to get out of this bubble. This is a bad bubble. I'm just going to tell you right now, bad bubble. So let me tell you what's happening, Roger. My family has decided to have another Super Bowl party at my house. And I don't like that. But what can I say? Because they gang up on you and they gang up on you. I'm like, Lord, and do I want to go to Cicely's house again? No. I'm not going to her house again because it's crazy. She has a big plastic on half of her house because you know what happened? Uncle Bourbon got drunk and took an axe to half of her house because he thought he was stuck and the window was just on the other side of him, but didn't think to turn his head. Like, Lord God. So anyway, I'm not having my party there. I'm having it at my house. And I have put together 5 Super Bowl party things, 5 things that I do not want to hear at my party again.
Okay, let's hear them.
Number 5. Uncle Leonard just jumped up, but his pants didn't. Lord, that was a sight. I'm not lying. It was crazy. And then they're like, oh, every time they say tight end, let's moon the neighbors. I'm like, you crazy. First of all, you think my neighbors haven't seen, what you guys are. You're basically a donkey's butt all the time. So they're just going to look out and be like, oh, Lord, her cousins are there. It's not going to faze them. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Then the other thing is, Aunt Joyce bought her 7-layer salad. Now, she puts liver mush in it. Do you know what liver mush is?
No.
You guys aren't Southern. It's like this square block of mushy liver. And you can slice it, you can dice it, you can fry it. But she fries it up and cuts it up. And she puts it over lettuce and tomatoes. And then she puts mayonnaise on it and then some bread in it. It is the most disgusting thing. I mean, it's not as bad as a groundhog because you eat something with the word ground in it, whatever that is. I'm like, no. So, yeah. She brings that. It's just disgusting. I try to, every time somebody takes some of it, I take 2 spoonfuls and put it down a disposal. And I'm like, oh, everybody love this. I ate it all. Here's your empty dish that I just, put.
What kind of liver is that? Is it a chicken liver?
Roger, I don't know. I'm not going to look on there for the ingredients. You don't do that in the South. If you looked at ingredients, you wouldn't eat anything.
Fried chicken livers are great.
Lord Jan, I don't know how you do it. You're so beautiful and precious, and then you marry a man who eats something that starts with ground. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You're a saint. You're just a saint. Well, here's my number 3 thing, and this is self-explanatory when you hear it. When you hear somebody go, where's the plunger? I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not going to end well. It's not, and it never does. It never does. Because Aunt Kathy's always trying to flush a diaper down it. I'm like, what is wrong with you? But then she started telling me, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. She likes to tell you every ailment. And then my other one is, oh my Lord, I know it's his family show, so I'll keep it clean. Aunt Alma's jumping up and down and cheering, and she didn't wear her over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Uh-oh.
And I'll tell you, all my Christian friends, you do not want to see that boulder roll away. No. I'm like, nobody wants to see that. The next thing I don't want to hear is, hey, Lisa's smoking weed out in your carport. Now, I don't really mind her smoking weed in my carport because it's not really that different here in the mountains. We just expect it. Not saying we grow it or anything. We're not farmers. I'm going to say that right now. But anyway, but the problem is when she does that, she comes in and tries to eat all the snacks. And I'm like, hide the snacks. She's coming in. And then I'm like, hide the Oreos. Hide the Oreos. So that's just craziness. And then everybody's for different teams. My Native American side, they're for the Chiefs because they think they're their people. And I'm like, it's just a picture on their jersey. They're not all Native American, but they don't know that. They're like, they've been in America for a while. I'm like, Lord God, read your heritage. Anyway, then my Uncle Larry went to prison for stealing somebody else's treasure. So he's like, hey, I'm for the Pirates. They're like me. And I'm like, well, Lord, yeah, all the ex-cons are now in the Super Bowl. I don't think so, but he thinks he has a bond. Then Uncle Ernest, is for the bucks because he's like, well, I like to deer hunt. I'm like, does that make any sense? They're not buck deers. I'm like, that's like Uncle Trey saying, I like them because I got buck teeth. I'm like, no, it's crazy. I'm telling you, I don't know why. It's at my house, and then I can't throw them out when I'm bored with them. So I go in my bedroom and I eat my chicken dip, and I'm fine. So, are you ready for my prediction? I'm going to tell you.
Big game, Sweet Tea.
Who's going to win? It's going to be the team with the most points. It's decided it every year. I don't know why people get it. I'm like, had you fooled. I was like, I ain't putting no money on this game. Don't be crazy.
It'd be crazy to put money on this one. It's going to be a close one. I tell you what.
It'll be close.
I hope so. I need a good game to keep them all, enthralled so they're not running all over my house looking for something to do. And Lord God, if they try to play Twister again in my house, I can't do that again. I just can't.
Could you imagine, Jan, if Mama Jean played Twister with us during the Super Bowl?
I think we should do it. Mama Jean, and Jean just looks so pretty today. I'm like, wow, look at them. Mama Jean's all fancy, and I'm used to you being fancy, Jan, but goodness, you got really good skin. Do you use groundhog oil on it?
Something like that.
It's really pretty. You're just precious. You're just precious in every way.
I'm blessed beyond measure. Sweet Tea, what do you think about double dippers at your party?
My whole family are triple dippers. They don't understand that you should put the food on a plate because they're like, hey, buffet. And I'm like, this ain't the Golden Corral, and you don't double dip at the Golden Corral, but they got supervisors. So what they do is just sit around and they just stand at something and just eat it the whole time. And I'm like, that's disgusting. So I'm giving out paper and napkins, and then they're like, why are you so highfalutin with plates? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the cavemen had plates. Good grief. It doesn't mean I'm highfalutin. It just means, hey, why don't we put that on a holder? It makes more sense than your hand. Then I'm like, you can get more on a plate, and then they're all on after that. Craziness ensues. That's all I'm saying. So let's hope I survive it. Hope I survive it.
Sweet Tea from Tennessee, we do too.
And if my sister asks again and says things like, hey, that guy dropped something yellow out of his pocket on the field, I'm like, what is wrong with you? What? That's a penalty. And she goes, why is he being punished for dropping something out of his pants? I'm like, well, maybe he shouldn't carry material on his pants when he's working. I don't understand. Anyway, it's craziness, but I'll watch it. I'll watch my family. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good game. And if the Chiefs win, I'm happy because, it's my people. And if the Bucks win, I'll be happy because, I like me some Tom Brady. I like it that he's won a Super Bowl on 2 teams because it gives hope to people that if you're married twice, it might work. I'm like, that's just inspiration. Thanks, Tom. Look at you, practically a marriage counselor.
Sweet Tea from Tennessee, God bless you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Don't run off. We've got some great entertainment here with Jay Luke in just a few minutes, okay?
I love it that you think I run.
Have a good one. We'll talk to you in a couple minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest here. I need to bring him up. We are going to add Ashley Adams to the party here, okay? And there's Ashley. And we have Aaron Price checking in. And I think this is Aaron right here. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, man? Aaron is with Sweets for the Sweet. Aaron Price is the development director of Interfaith Health Clinic. And you're going to talk about loving on some of our seniors, raising funds for your great organization with butt cakes. What's going on, man?
Hey, nice to meet you, Roger. Thanks for having me on. This is our annual Valentine's Day fundraiser. This year, we are selling bundt cakes again with Nothing Bundt Cakes over there on Kingston Pike. For $50 every time someone buys a bundt cake, that allows one patient visit to our clinic. And they can also purchase a bundt cake for $30 that we send down to an assisted senior living facility right down the street. So this year we've doubled our senior sales. So over 100 senior citizens are going to be getting a bundt cake for Thanksgiving. As everybody knows, senior citizens have had such a rough past year with no visitors. So we're really excited that we can send those down there. And, every bundt cake allows a patient to come into the clinic. So we just couldn't be happier with our sales this year. They're going really great.
And Aaron, scrolling across the screen here is your website where people can order bundt cakes. How long can they order a bundt cake for our seniors?
So we all weekend. So sales will end Monday, February the 8th at 5 o'clock. So you've got all weekend. So don't be hung over on Monday all day, and don't forget to order. So, but sales have been so great this year, and the community has been so supportive. This is always such a great fundraiser for us. I got to give a big shout out to Central Bearden Baptist Church is letting us use their fellowship hall downstairs this year. So we can have less volunteers and room to spread out, and they've been nothing but nice to us. So big shout out to them. Our sponsors this year have been fantastic. So we're just looking to raise a little bit of money for our clinic. We've relaxed our new patient policy to allow folks that have lost their job or hours due to COVID. So there's a lot of people in the community that need our services, and we're more than able and willing to help them out.
And Ashley, you've been involved with this for many years. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm learning a new program here. There you go. Ashley, you've been involved how many years now?
Just a couple of years. Michele and I usually take the bunts around to all the folks, and we have seen we've been into offices, we've been in to see some of the folks in the assisted living, and I'll tell you, their eyes light up just to have you visit for a while and then to bring them something. And, they know someone has thought of them. And I love that folks are able to do that. And it's so delicious. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The buntlets are so delicious. They're so good. And it's sweets to the sweet. And it's just a really nice way to let others know that you're thinking of them, that you love them. They're not, they already feel isolated sometimes. And this lets them know they're not missed. They're thought of. So you've got all weekend. Make sure you grab that donation. You can be anonymous if you want, right, Aaron? Or you deliver it to, I think I've got one coming for you and for Michele.
Oh, you
So
let the secret out of the
good.
bag.
It's okay. We're going to have some fun.
It'll probably
love
be
it.
more delicious than that groundhog stew, I'm sure. And the beets I may have to eat on Monday.
Yeah. So it's just a great thing to do. I love helping out.
So they've been delivering for us for the past couple of years, and this year we've really scaled things down to make it as safe as possible for our volunteers and for the recipients. So I believe that you guys are going to be delivering for us again this year. So please take lots of pictures and send them to me. We love to use those, and people just always love it. It's a great event because people love to volunteer for it and people love to get them. So it's just a win-win for everybody.
Now, Aaron, I think we got a pre-taste. Jane Cade brought us in some buntinis. Is that what it was called, Ashley? Buntlets?
Yeah, the little ones.
Yeah.
Oh. How many did you have, Roger?
Oh, come on. I had to have at least 2 just to make sure that they were okay for everybody else to eat. I've got big shoulders. I take a lump on the noggin for everybody.
You got to be
They're so good.
They're not bad.
Aaron, tell us a little bit about Interfaith Health Clinic. What do you guys and gals do to help us in the community?
Well, Roger, thanks for asking. We are turning 30 this year. March the 6th is our 30th anniversary. So for 30 years, we have been supplying the community. We've been supplying the community with medical, dental, mental health, prescription assistance, and access to specialty care. So we're here for the working uninsured. And I was in the restaurant business for almost 20 years and had insurance off and on. There's a ton of those guys out there. We have a ton of those people that are our patients that are really, really hardworking, but just don't have insurance. We have small business owners. We have all walk construction guys and gals. I mean, we have all walks of life that are just out there working their tail off, but just don't have insurance and can't afford insurance or don't have access to insurance. So we are here to provide that medical care. We basically act as your primary care physician. So once you're in the program, we can refer you internally to our dentist, or if you need mental health, we have a prescription assistance program, and we also have a network of about 350 doctors. And I always make a joke. I always say any kind of ologist in town that you need to go see, we can set up with those guys. And the great thing about that program is that if you go see a urologist, and normally that bill would be $500, he's going to only charge you 10%. He's going to send you a bill for $50. So we're just such a huge thing that we do for the community, and we're just so blessed that we can be here to provide the care for. We provide care for about 8,000 folks a year.
Wow.
Yeah. And by the way, we have no geographical boundaries. We serve folks from about 24 counties, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina. There's some folks out in Georgia that will see us every once in a while. So you don't have to live in Knoxville. You don't have to live in Knox County to come see us. You just have to fill out a little bit of paperwork and we get you in the program. Most patients can expect to pay about $50 their first visit. And after that, it's about 20 or 30. So that's where that $50 comes in. If, for every bunk cake that we sell, we'll provide one patient a visit to our clinic.
Yeah.
Order those bunk cakes right now. Interfaithhealthclinic.org is scrolling across the screen. Interfaithhealthclinic.org. Now, Aaron, you said you were in the restaurant business. What's your ultimate Super Bowl snack?
What's crazy is actually not an NFL guy. I was growing up. I probably haven't been really jazzed up for the Super Bowl since Joe Montana was there, and that shows my age. So I am not an NFL guy. I'll tell you, I grew up in Bristol, Tennessee, and I've always been a UT fan. Been coming down here since I was a kid, and had season tickets forever and a day till they priced us out. But had them forever and a day. I always rooted for Peyton. You got to root for your hometown guy. But I married a lovely young lady from Minnesota, and she is a Minnesota Vikings fan. So kind of go with the flow. Tell you, generally every Super Bowl, I'll fry up some wings and a little bit of dip, and that's generally maybe some potato skins. Those are the three things you normally have around that.
Yeah.
Aaron, God bless you and your team.
I go buy some oil the other day. I got the fryer ready in the garage. I'll take it out back and fry up a bunch of stuff on Sunday, and we'll be unhealthy and feel terrible on Monday. I'll see my cardiologist on Wednesday.
Aaron, thank you for coming on Friday Night Unmasked. God bless you and your team. Hang around. We've got some great music coming up right now from Jay Luke. Jay, welcome to the show. How are you this evening?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good to see you, man.
Good.
It's good to see you guys and hear about everybody's Super Bowl treats.
What are you going to have for the big game?
My family is more of a chili. Like they like to get a big pot of chili going for Super Bowl. Yeah.
Weather's going to be perfect for that this weekend.
Ugh, I hate it. But I'll take the chili, right?
It's going to be one of those. Thanks for coming on the show, man. It's been a while, you say, since you've played because of the pandemic.
Yeah, just decided to take the year off. It seemed like a good year to not be out in the public too much. So,
well, we're going to give you a chance.
This is a good opportunity, yeah.
And we can't wait to hear what you have for us.
Cool. Well, I guess, are we giving it a go now? We doing that?
For it, man. We'll chat after your first song and find out what you're drinking tonight.
Okay, we'll do it. Promises you made long ago. Don't kid yourself. There's only one way, don't you know? Be truthful now. She's the only one in your heart. Be reckless now. You gotta go now, you gotta stop. 'Cause it's your last chance. Don't let her get away. But when she leaves, in your heart she'll stay. You gotta get the notion, put those wheels in motion. 'Cause it's your last chance. Seize the day. Believe me now. Rest assured she'll let you know. Don't stop yourself. If you do, she's gonna go. Have courage now. You've gotta tell her how you feel. embrace her now. If you don't, well, here's the day. 'Cause it's your last chance. Don't let her get away. When she leaves, in your heart she'll stay. You've gotta get the notion, put those wheels in motion, 'cause it's your last chance. Seize the day, don't give up. No one try is not enough. Believe in your heart. It's time to start, 'cause it's your last chance. Don't let her get away. When she leaves, in your heart she'll stay. You gotta get the notion, put those wheels in motion, 'cause it's your last chance. It's your last chance. Don't let her waste away. Just ask her. You know she'll stay. Give in to emotion, yeah. Drink that potion, 'cause it's your last chance. Seize the day. Seize the day. Seize the day.
Jay Luke, live on Friday Night Unmasked. That was wonderful, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you.
Right on, man.
You know, you've talked about taking the year off. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we want you to do first, tip Jay Luke. Let's fill the jar up. There's his Venmo crossing the screen. And after you tip him, hit the hearts, hit the likes, the thumbs up on Facebook Live here on Friday Night Unmasked. That's the way that you can clap for our friend Jay Luke, man. What are you drinking tonight, sir?
We got a little Sam Adams. Bubba, of course. He mentioned the Jägermeister as a good snack. That used to be the stuff he bought me at every show and got me really.
He's clapping for you there on the screen there, Jay.
Well, you know, he's my guy.
Linda says, very nice. That was a great song.
Thanks, Linda. I appreciate that. It's one of mine that I wrote a good long time ago.
So, what makes you tick, man? When do you write songs? When's the best time of the day? Is there something, a place you go to write, or you wake up with a song in your head in the middle of the night?
Gosh, inspiration is it's a weird. When a song comes at you, you just gotta. It's like riding the perfect wave, you know. Sometimes I don't know. I'm comparing this to surfing. I've never surfed, but here I'm going with this metaphor anyway. You know, when you find the right wave, you ride that thing to the end. You know, sometimes you go out on the ocean and you know, I'm sure that the waves aren't that good, but you know, every now and then you just wake up with an idea, or I don't know, maybe sometimes you have something you want to write about, and you can force your way through it. But you know, there's not really a day or a time of day, or I have dreamt songs before, and they came out pretty good sometimes, and sometimes it came out, I just, you know, you can't remember them half the time. But you know, there's a lot of ways to write a song. So I don't know how to answer that in a concise, you know, short.
Very envious. That's great talent.
Yeah.
What's the next song you're going to play for us tonight?
I guess I will. Valentine's Day was mentioned, and I guess I will tell you a story if you want to hear a story before I play this song. This song is called "Every Way," and it was written for my fiance. Speaking of a really, really long time ago, when I was trying to figure out a good way to tell her that I loved her, and I wanted to give her this song for Valentine's Day. But the story is I wrote another song, a companion song with that was about, it was basically an apology song. It wasn't a song I was ever going to release. It was just one that was
an apology for the ladies that I had not done the best over the years. And so, I wanted to write kind of like this apologetic song that was saying, how it didn't work out and things like that.
Sure.
So I hid the song called Every Way from her name is Jessica, my fiance, my beautiful fiance. Uh, I hid it from her so she wouldn't find that because it was going to be a Valentine's Day gift. And this other song I just left out, whatever. It was just a throwaway song, sort of. I mean, not really a throwaway song. It meant something to me at the time when I was writing it. But she found that song and she thought I was writing about her, that it was over, And this was February 12th, and I wanted to give her the song on Valentine's Day, and I was like, "No, I promise it's not about you." She's like, "It is about me," and I ended up having to play the Valentine's Day song that I had written for her on February 12th. So February 12th is like our Valentine's Day now. So anyway, this song's called Every Way if you'd like to hear it.
J. Luke Live.
People say it's not who loves you, it's who you love. If you love them, then you should shout it out to the skies above. If that's the case, then why is it so easy to see all these people in the world, they standing around a lot like me? Cause it's not easy to darken out your greatest fear. So I'll sit and think till it all becomes very clear. But why is it so hard when all you have to simply say is, oh baby, I love you in every way. I love the way your smile brightens up my day. I love those silly games you like to play. I love the sparkle that I see in your eyes. Tell me, baby, will you be mine? In every way you make my life more complete. With everything you do, you ensure my heart will beat. All I have is just this one thing left to say. Oh baby, I love you in every way. I love the way your smile brightens up my day. I love those silly games you like to play. I love the sparkle that I see in your eyes. Tell me, baby, will you be mine? Oh, be mine. Oh, be mine. Oh, be mine.
J. Luke Live on Friday Night Unmasked. What a beautiful song. Thanks for sharing that on Valentine's Day.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Got those Valentine's Day songs going. So what's next, guys? What do we
well,
what's the rules
who's your
to
pick
this?
for the big game on Sunday, man?
I got to go with the Chiefs if I'm a betting man.
Yeah.
Just because they're just too tough. But I've also learned over the years you probably don't count out Brady. And I will say there's a small part of me that's cheering for the 43-year-old guy. I'm 43 also, so he's still kicking it in the Super Bowl. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? So
that is cool. The young guy and the wise guy, and we'll see what happens on Sunday. What's your ultimate Super Bowl snack, Jay?
Well, I said the chili earlier, but if I have to go with a snack, man, give me some potato skins or something. Some cheese and bacon and sour cream with some potatoes, right? I can't go wrong with that, right?
We can't wait to hear more from
Probably
you.
not that egg. I probably don't want that egg.
They tried to get me to eat that after.
I noticed how your cover did not work at all. That thing just exploded everywhere, huh?
It had
Who
holes
had to
in the
clean?
bottom of that thing.
Who had to clean that up? Was that you?
Well, I offered to, but Ashley jumped in and just did an awesome job.
Well, that's thanks to Ashley, and it probably I bet you clean like I clean, which is like not good enough.
Jan, how do I clean?
You don't
Like you go through the motions, but it's not clean. It has to be cleaned over the top of. That's what happens to me in this household anyway.
Exactly.
But we can blame Michele Silva for that cover because it had the holes in the bottom and it blew all over the microwave, and it wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, it was kind of weak, wasn't it? It's just not a great cover.
But we'll try better next year. We'll try better luck next time.
Yeah, you'll have a plan for the eggs.
All right. Tip J. Luke. The tip jar is scrolling across the screen. Please hit those hearts, hit those thumbs up, and more live music from J. Luke on Friday Night Unmasked.
Cool. This is one it's another Valentine. Well, I don't know if it's a Valentine's Day song, but it's Valentine's-ish, so you probably heard it before.
No New Year's Day to celebrate. No chocolate-covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring, songs to sing. In fact, it's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. What it is something true, made up of these three words that I sing to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. No, I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summer's high, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night. No autumn breeze, falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies. No Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks for all the Christmas joy you bring. But what it is something new, to fill your heart like no three other words can do. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. You know I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. You know I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. My heart, my heart.
J. Luke Live, Friday Night Unmasked. Thank you so much. I noticed that on Facebook, you wrote that you normally don't do virtual shows, so it's an honor that you came on our show. Thank you.
Hey, I was excited to do it. Yeah.
You're doing a great job. We're really enjoying this, and maybe you need to think twice about that because you're really getting a lot of response here on Facebook.
Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah. I mean, I'm ready to be back too. I'm ready to be back, like, in front of people and doing it, and doing hollers and swallers.
Where's the first place you want to get out there and tear it up, J. Luke?
Oh gosh, just any place where there's drinks flowing and people are happy and they can hug each other without fear.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
My shows, I've always
right now.
Yeah, I've always judged my show the show that the shows that I've always liked best and said they were the best show of the night was when there was like strangers making out in the corner. So they don't know each other, but it's a good vibe and they just want to make out. So good to go. But you can't do that with strangers during this pandemic. So
very soon we'll get our vaccinations and we'll be back making out in a corner with a stranger soon, J. Luke.
Right on.
You got time for one more, man?
Sure. Would you like original, or you want to do another cover? Or
lay an original on us, if you would, please.
Okay, I tell you what. Since we're doing love songs, let's do another one. See if this works out good. This one is a song I wrote a couple years ago. It's called "Smile Lines." I always have to explain that because when you get a southern accent, a southern drawl a little bit, you kind of run words together. So smile lines, they're two separate words, but when I'm saying it sounds like smile lines, So but this song is about those lines you get, right here when you smile a lot. So
It was years ago when I first saw her, couldn't let her go. There was no other, and I know I still want her. Every now and then I ask myself if I'm the one who makes her happy. I'll be the man she always wants, and I don't know till I look her in her eyes. I see the answer in her smile lines. They grow deeper with time. The warm embrace, I'll look her in her eyes. I find the answer in her smile lines. When times are hard and they're written on my face, I think about her. Then my pain goes away. Then I know I'll be okay. I see the answer in her smile lines. They grow deeper with time. The warm embrace when I look in her eyes. I find the answer in those smile lines. you're in doubt. Maybe your life has gone astray. The one who brightens up your day. Look in their eyes, you'll find your way. You'll find the answer in their smile lines. They grow deeper with time. The warm embrace when you look them in their eyes. You'll find the answer in their smile lines. The warm embrace when I look her in her eyes. I find the answer in her smile line.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Jay Luke live on Friday night Unmasked. Be sure and tip him. The tip jar is coming across the screen there. And Jay Luke, that reminds me, it's kind of along the same lines. When I was in college at Drury University in Springfield, Missouri, I had a professor that said he would never date a woman that didn't have wrinkles in her forehead, because if she didn't have wrinkles up there, it meant that she didn't think at all. So I like
or
that
Botox.
song.
It could mean Botox.
That's true. That's true. That was way back then. I'm not going to tell you how many years ago that was. Thank you for joining us tonight. Friday night Unmasked.
Guys, I appreciate
Jay
you having
Luke.
me. Thank you.
Tell you what, we're going to bring everybody up here on the screen, see if we can't see everybody together. Wish everybody a great weekend. Crazy Terry, are you still with us?
I'm right here. When I first looked up, I was like, oh my gosh, that's Jesus. And I was like, Jesus, can you please get Roger some fishes and loaves? Because he's eating roadkill. So I was like, and then I was like, I don't know. He's just a real good singer. So good job.
That's not the first time I've been called Jesus. I used to have a longer hair too. So it I could even, I wish I had a picture that I could just show. You know what? I tell you what, we'll show a picture of my beautiful fiance here and me when I was younger, and you can see maybe the longer hair.
Oh, yeah.
And I was rolling the chin. I was rolling the chin strap back then, so I didn't have the Jesus beard.
Like I was rocking the Beatitudes, and I saw this beautiful girl. Go, Jesus.
Jesus does what he can.
So, Sweet Tea, do you think you could anything come to mind with Jay Luke's music, maybe to help the guys woo their lovers on Valentine's Day?
Well, there's nothing better. I'm not making this up. When I was in college, a guy came to serenade me, and this is the honest to God truth. It was at Mars Hill College in North Carolina, and he sang a song called "Your Eyes Shine Like a Possum." I was like, "Your eyes shine like a possum in the middle of the road," and he's playing like a banjo, and I was just like, I don't even know what to think. I was just like, hey, there's a possum over there. I'm gonna go pretend I'm asleep.
There he goes.
He's got a song for that one.
I do. I like his music.
Sounds like that kind of
stuff. Did Craig get a second date after that?
That was not Craig. Craig has never sang to me. All he said was big words, and I'm like, I'm in, because he's smart. He's smart, but I got street smarts, and I'm like, I'm dangerous. So he's, he keeps it. So my son, he's rushing a fraternity. And I'm like, if you need to pay people to be friends, you do that. So I don't even know what to think. I'm like, he's like, I'm an only child. I need some brothers. And I'm like, we've had 26 foster kids. What else do you want? You'd be tired of them all. But no, he's at University of Florida, and he thinks, I guess I need a group of friends and 30,000 people. But then again, he can't go anywhere because he's just quarantined everywhere. They can't go anywhere. They have to have something stuck up their nose if they walk in a building. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he's safe. But he's got a big nose. I'm like, you don't need to be having those things stuck up your nose so much. I don't think that's going to be good for you. Your nose is already big.
So are they doing Rush via Zoom? Is that how they're doing it?
No, they go in with a mask. You know, they had set times they could go into the houses and see people, and they had set times. So you go at that time, and that way, you know, if you're at that time, there's only a few people in there.
Okay. All right. Well, we wish him the best. You know, Ashley has a son named G, and he's actually playing soccer in this cold weather here in Tennessee. Does he have a game this weekend?
No games this weekend, but soccer camp starts Monday.
Okay.
So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they've got soccer camps. So it's going to be, well, it depends. You know, they're looking at 50s over, you know, the next couple of days as we start the week. But the snow comes in this weekend. Who knows? But he had a tournament. It was 2 weekends ago in Gatlinburg. And, oh, we froze. That's cold.
You know, we're supposed to have, what was Mike Witcher saying on our show this morning on B97.5? Two systems collide somewhere over East Tennessee. Keep listening to the weather forecast on B97.5. And then Derek, our promotions director, was talking about this wicked storm. Jay Luke, maybe you heard about this coming up Thursday into Friday, where it's going to snow all day Friday. And if you've ever been to our radio station, we climb a mountain. We'll be sliding out of work, Ashley.
Yeah, that's what we need to break out the trash can lid and just go down.
Might as well.
Woo!
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Let's wax that saucer up.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta be careful. It'll be dicey, but it's always fun.
If Roger runs into a groundhog, he'll stop and have a snack.
That's right. I'll put it in the freezer for next year, Groundhog Day.
Hey, I got a question for Sweet Tea. Did the song work?
No, I'm not dating anybody that one of my first contacts is the word possum. No, I just felt like I was asleep.
You're in Mars Hill, just outside of Asheville. That's the mountains, girl. That's a compliment.
Well, I know you can't tell from my accent. You're like, oh, wow, where's she from? And I'm like, oh my gosh, surprise! I'm from the mountains. No, yeah, I went to Mars Hill College because it said the word Mars, so I thought it was really far away, but it really wasn't far enough away from my family. And I wanted to be on a clogging team.
Oh.
How'd that work out for you, Sweet Tea?
So judgy. Look at y'all. Oh. Don't be so judgy just because I wasn't doing tap and jazz. Fancy.
That's a lot of work.
Jay Luke, thanks for coming on with us tonight. Sweet Tea,
Hey guys, I appreciate
thank you. Ashley, thank you. Y'all have a great weekend.
Yeah.
And Jay Luke,
you too.
If you would accept the invitation, we'd love to have you again on soon on the show.
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Have fun with the Super Bowl. Love on somebody virtually. Please be kind, and thanks for checking in. We'll catch you next Friday night on Friday Night Unmasked. Please be safe.
Go Chiefs.